Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Sincerely appreciate you joining me today for episode 79, where I'm going to show you how to create a random number generator with no repeats in Quantrix Modeler. Why is this important? It's because it's the holiday season here in the United States. It's Christmas time. We're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And frequently at work we have what are called holiday gift exchanges, where people bring in gifts and they exchange them with others. And one thing that we traditionally do, and one thing we did last week in my department, is everyone was to bring in a gift, and then you were assigned a number, and based off your number you could go and pick a gift to unwrap. Well, I wanted to make sure that the gift picking was done completely randomly, and I also wanted to make sure that no number was repeated. Now, instead of putting the numbers in a hat and drawing them, as maybe you would traditionally at a party, I thought, hey, why don't we build a random number generator with no repeats in Quantrix Modeler? And that's exactly what we did, and I am going to show you how to do that so that you can use it at your holiday party, hopefully this week. So first off, what you do is you create a numbers matrix, and I'm just going to use 6 numbers. You could use up to 1,000 or 1,000,000, I suppose, if you wanted. But, for our purposes, it will be 6. And what I want to do is I want to add a couple items here. The first item I want to add is the number at. And basically all I'm doing is I'm taking the value of the category that I'm at to give me a list of numbers, okay? And then what I want to do is I want to assign a random value with them, okay? So I use the rand function, and I times that by 100 just so I can see the numbers a little better. And the beauty about the rand function is every time Quantrix calculates, it gives me a new number. It gives me a new random number, okay? Well, what I want to now do is I want to rank the random numbers, because whatever rank is, say the lowest rank or the highest rank, I guess, I am going to bring back that associated number, and that's going to be a way for me to get a random number is by using this random function, which will then generate a random rank, and then I will find the associated rank or the associated number that is tied to that rank, okay? So in order to get the rank function, I go ahead and I say rank, and I want to rank random, and I want to rank him from the first one to the last one here of this random here. So I will go random B first to random B last, okay? Once I do that, should see that I have a rank associated here. Okay, and it is a random rank, so 98 is the highest of all these numbers. If I were to hit F9 again, it would reevaluate, and I'd see that 90 indeed is the highest of all these numbers, so that is correct. So now what I want to do is I want to have another matrix, and I'm going to call it the random number selected matrix, and I'm going to say equals select. I want to select from this list. I want to return the number, but what I want to do, what my key list is really the rank, and I want to bring back always the minimum rank, okay? So if I do that, you can see that my rank is 1, and 1 is associated with 1. If I were to hit F9, again, you'd see that 4 is actually the lowest, and therefore I'm bringing back 4 here, okay? Well, what happens if I've selected 4, okay, and I don't want to have 4 repeat? What can I do? Well, what I need to do is I need to go ahead and I need to modify my rank function. I need to say, well, if it's already been selected, let's not give it a real rank. Let's give it some astronomical rank. That way it never appears more than twice. So what I would do is I would go in here and I'd say if is error, okay? And what I want to do is I want to match. And I want to match the number I'm at. And I want to say, hey, go out and look here to see if it's been used. And I want to put a 0 for an exact match. So what I'm saying is if this match returns an error, then that number hasn't been used, so go ahead and give it a normal rank, okay? But if there is a match, then don't give it a normal rank. Give it this large rank right here, okay? So it will never be picked. So you can see I've selected 4, so 4 is now ranked of 9999, right? And now it's going out and it's selecting the minimum rank that it's finding, which is 2, which is associated with number 6. If I go ahead and throw a 6 in here, I hit F9, again, it's going to bring back 5 because that's associated with the lowest rank, so I put 5 in here. I hit F9 again, it brings back number 3 because that's what it's associated with, and so on and so forth. If I hit F9 again, it's going to bring back number 1, and therefore if I hit F9 again, it's going to bring back 2 because that's the only one that still has a rank that's not 9999. So that's how you create a random number generator using Quantrix Modeler. I hope you find this helpful. I hope you will use this at your next holiday party with a gift exchange. Anyway, if you have any questions about random numbers, random number generators, or anything in regards to Quantrix, feel free to reach out to me at quantrixauthority@gmail.com. I absolutely love Quantrix, and I want to make you a Quantrix master. So please join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority with Rich Lopez.